Hey guys, welcome back. For those new viewers today, my name is Jacob, the husband. Well, my wife's channel, this is her channel, and she's going to be acting as my cameraman today.
Camera woman.
We're going to be doing my version of her pregnancy story, so I know.
We're talking about you, baby.
So we're gonna be I know, exciting, right? So it's pretty much my version of how everything went down. It's the true version.
He's saying I'm a liar, guys.
True version. So to get started, we're just gonna
Bye-bye.
Do you want to tell the story?
Do you want to tell the story? You don't even know what's going on, baby.
And that's little JP, so for those new viewers. But so we're gonna go ahead and start with my story, which first I'll get started with how we found out, which was, yes, like she mentioned, it was at a it's kind of like a pizzeria. We're ordering, and we had ordered we hadn't ordered, we bought a pregnancy test so she can take it because she had missed her period. I didn't think she was pregnant. That was true.
But your first initial thought was to take a pregnancy test.
Oh yeah, I was like, just get it over with so we know. I don't like to not know. So she got anxious and she was just like, I just want to get it over with. I want to know now, where we had planned for her to take it when she got home. But she ended up taking it there, and she just left me in the pizzeria, and she just took forever, and I got nervous, and I was like, oh my gosh, what's going on? And she finally came out. Well, she texted me to come over, and I went over, and she came out, and she just it looked like she was crying, and she gave me the pregnancy test, and I saw it, and I was like, oh my gosh. Yes, a lot of things were going through my head at that point. I was just, it's something when you're something that you're not expecting. I mean, it's great. Like, I love him, but when it's not expecting, it's a weird feeling. But it was good. I actually got happy. I was like, was looking at the bright side, and look, here he is now. But
Jakey.
It was
okay.
She was crying though, and I did tear up a little bit, but
a lot of it, but okay.
No. And so we pretty much we sat down, we talked, we tried to get a game plan to see, what, we're both young. Let's try to figure out exactly how to continue, since what we're gonna do, where we're gonna stop school, what we're gonna do at work, where we're gonna, just a lot of things, pretty much. And the next things we're both telling our parents, and it was kind of, we can at some point we could stretch it out because she wasn't really showing. It was like she was pregnant, but it took her forever to show. So it kind of gave us a little bit more time to tell people. We didn't let a lot of time pass by, but we pretty much, I think it was a month or two that we waited, maybe a month or a month. That's what she's telling me. But we pretty much, I think I told my brother first. He was the first person to know. I just had to tell somebody, and it's like when you have a big secret and you have to tell somebody. It's kind of like that, but
don't trust him with your secret, guys. He's gonna tell somebody.
What can I say? I'm just kidding. What was my secret?
I know, I'm just kidding.
So I ended up telling him, and he kind of you know what, pretty much sat me down. What is your plan? What are you guys planning to do? it was good because he kind of like he was preparing me for like my talk with my parents, and the next person was Diana's mom, and the next person that knew was her mom. So we had arranged this whole like thing where we were gonna give like our parents like a surprise them, kind of like giving them a card to make it think like we're just like gonna say, oh, we love you, and then they're gonna open it and they're gonna see like we're gonna read like some, I forget what it says. It was basically saying that they're gonna be new grandparents, and she kind of threw that whole thing out the window. And we bought it for no reason. We never used it, but she ended up telling her mom, and I wasn't there. She did it like out of the blue, and so I just like heard everything what she said, which is basically what she told you guys. So I can't confirm anything on that part, exactly how it went down. But then it came down to she ended up telling her dad, and he took it rather well. My parents, on the other hand, they took it, well, pretty much their parents, they were kind of like, they were worried, well, like, not worried, but they were, well, they wanted to see what my plan was, you know, which was, yes, just our plan, and, you know, just basically every parent's fear is to have, like, their kids, like, not be prepared for anything, especially when a baby's coming, and I'd be the same way, and they sent us down, they talked to us, we pretty much, at the end of it, it was kind of good. My parents aren't really like, well, my dad isn't that much of an affectionate guy or showing much affection, but he ended up like saying, oh, well, it is what it is, kind of, and he gave us a hug. And my parents were another story. They kind of took it, well, their parents, they took it as, you know what, are you ready for this kind of like big step? And they sat us down and they were talking to us, and you know, it's hard for them because, you know, every parent wishes like the best for their kids, and they don't want them to start off so young, and they want them to go to school. And that's true, like I would want the same for my son, but you know what, well, me and my now wife, at the moment she wasn't my wife, but we're like, you know what, it is what it is, and we're not gonna like change what happened. Like it's a blessing. We have our baby, and bless you. Bless you.
Are you okay? You okay?
So, but in the end, everybody, when they knew the baby was coming, and everybody was just like more supportive and just giving tips and stuff like that. And well, she finally popped, and it was like overnight. It was just like it came out of nowhere. And I remember I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And she's like, what do you mean? I'm like, yeah, don't say that. Just say, oh wow, you look the same as you did like yesterday. But she wasn't that big. She had barely a bump, but it was nice, and it was nice like feeling the baby, and he would kick, and it was really nice because I would work and I'd come like late at night, and that's the time that he was most active, and when I would come back from work, and I'd be talking to him, and he would just like move around and just like start kicking and moving. I mean, it was fun for me. For her, I'm not sure. I don't think so. She was in pain, but yeah. So the kicking wasn't so great for her, but I think she enjoyed it too, just to feel it. She would tell me that she likes to feel him, and she had a lot of morning sickness. I'll tell you that. And she had a lot of morning sickness, but and trust me, I'm like one of those people that are, I can see like it happen, but I can't smell it, or else I'll like do it too. But for the most part, she got over it. But the only thing that she seemed to keep down was like tacos for some reason. And I remember because we would always have to go in and run out, go for a taco run, and she'll like ask me to like get like 20 lemons for her to put on her tacos because she's obsessed with it. But she really didn't get any more cravings other than the tacos. It was mainly me for some reason. I would be like, oh, let's go to Taco Bell, or go here, go there. I want this, and man, it was good. It was good when I ate what I wanted, but she never really was like that. Even though I was like, oh, do you want this? Do you want that? She really never minded eating whatever I wanted. But there was some ups, some downs. Like, man, you don't want to piss off a pregnant like woman. Guys, don't do it. But for the most part, it was still like, it's for someone that's new. It's an experience. It's something I wouldn't trade for the world, even the bad parts. If we do have another one, it helps me learn. But it was pretty good. And what was next? Well, she, closer to the due date, she got a little bit more anxious, wanting to have everything done. And even when we had everything, we even like anticipated, even the baby came early. She wasn't like at ease. I guess that's something that every woman goes through.
It's the nesting phase.
Okay. Well, I didn't feel that. I thought we were good. But I would hear like a lot closer and closer to the days, everybody will like make fun of me, saying, hey, you know what, can I take Jacob's spot because he's gonna faint? He's gonna faint. And I was like, why would I faint? Looking like being right there. It did bother me, but I didn't like pay attention to it because I knew myself I wasn't gonna faint. But everybody was telling me that I was. And it was funny because when the day actually came, like I was cool. I mean, it was something to watch, but I was cool. Her mom was actually there when she went into labor. Before I get to that, she actually went past her due date. We were kind of anxious, and I had just started a new job, so it was kind of like crazy. Oof, it was busy. It was a busy month. I had just started a job. I was just trying to get the ropes, and she was, I believe, how many days? 5 days? 6 days? 6 days over, and we were just so anxious, and the new job. But finally, when we went to go get her checked out, they told us, you know what, it's better just to get induced so the baby doesn't grow too big. And that's what ultimately our choice was. We had like a lot of mixed emotions, but and it was a lot safer. We didn't want anything to go bad. We didn't want the baby to get too big, and we chose a route, and it was a long process. It was a lot of waiting, a lot of nurses coming in and out, and she's not a big fan of needles, so you can imagine. Just, one time she actually bit me. She bit my face. I don't get what
you're trying to expose me right now, though. Like,
did you know about it?
Yes, but they didn't even know that.
She bit my face,
You make it sound so bad.
I don't even know how she reached for my face. She just like, I was holding her hand, and she just like came up and like,
Oh my god, it was a small bite on your cheek. It's still there.
I actually had to make her cut her nails because I was so scared that she might just. One time she had to get blood drawn, and she was just like, she grabbed my arm and she had long nails. She loves having long nails, and she just like dug into me, and man, it hurt. And I was like, imagine this is just a needle. Imagine when she's giving birth. So I was like, no, you're cutting your nails. But the day came. It was actually she was getting close around like, it was early morning. She was getting close, and it was at that point she had to get her no, before that she got her epidural.
I got my epidural at 7 a.m.
Yeah, and we went through the whole day, the night, and it was kind of in and out because they had to give you in doses, and like it would wear off and then it would come back. So I was just trying to be there, and try not to sleep, try not to fall asleep. It was hard to sleep anyway when everybody coming in and out. But I think I only slept once. It was just, I don't know what hour we were going into. It was just tiring, and I took a nap while I think it was just when she had gotten her epidural, where she had fallen asleep. I fell asleep, but every time like the nurse would come in, I would get up and I like go see, make sure it's first baby. You never know what to expect. But at the end of the day, everything went great. Back to that. She was delivering. It came kind of super. Everything happened so quick. It was just like, oh, you're ready, and we're like, oh, okay, we're ready. The doctor's gonna come in. They're gonna tell us stuff, and that's what we thought. But it was just like, oh, you're ready. Start pushing, and we're like, oh my gosh! And it was so quick that her mom was there, and it was me, her mom, and well, Diana, of course. And it was just us three. It was just us three, and
okay, babe.
and it just happened out of nowhere. They were just like, okay, we gotta start pushing. And then her mom was like, oh, do I stay? Do I go? And we're just like, stay. Be supportive. And her mom was being supportive, and she was right there, and it kind of got kind of real for her, since like Diana said, that was her first time like seeing an actual birth, like naturally, and this was her daughter, and like she told you, they're prone to hemorrhage, so there was a lot of blood, and then she was just kind of like pacing back and forth, and it looked like she was like didn't know what to do, and it kind of freaked me out, it kind of freaked Diana out, but you know what, I ended up being cool. I know I kept my head where I needed to be, because I had to be with my wife, and you know what, I'll admit it, when she said that, when the baby came out, I thought there was something wrong, because midway her pushing, she stopped, and when she pushed again, the baby's head came out kind of weird, and I was kind of like, oh my gosh, what happened? But so guys, don't freak out if the baby's head comes out weird. It gets normal after a while. But it was a great experience. I even got the umbilical cord, and it was pretty weird. I can't describe how it felt, but it was an experience, and it was tiring. It was just all the pushing, and I know I didn't do it, but it was something. But finally, to see the baby and to have him there, it was great. And you know what? I'm happy that we went through the whole thing. I know I didn't have to do anything, but I'm happy that my camera woman right here was able to do it, and just look at him now. We have our baby now. And
I don't even know what he's doing.
I know, it's probably a crib.
Jakey.
Okay, guys. Well, that's pretty much it. That's her story. Well, my story, anyway. And I'm gonna leave it over to my camerawoman here to wrap it up.
Okay guys, so as you guys saw, the stories were pretty similar. There were some details that were different, but everybody has their different point of views on things. So you guys, make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, join the family. We have a lot of love to give, okay? And I'll see you guys on Monday.
You had to stop to think about that?
Yeah. I'm a mom. I'm tired. For all you moms out there, I feel you. Okay, you guys, I'll see you guys on Monday, okay? Bye.